Right, I'm back. Yes. 3 things I must amount straight away. Yes, I look like I'm copying Jeremy Jahns. Yes, this moustache, beard, goatee thing is terrible. And 3, this t-shirt is amazing. Right, we're done? Okay. Let's go with the top 15. The curtain's messed up there. It doesn't matter. Welcome to the top 15 movies of 2019. Before we start with number 15, there are honourable mentions. The honourable mentions are Dumbo. I saw a bit of this movie and never finished it because I was bored to death with it. It was really boring. But it gets an honourable mention because I've only seen 18 movies this year. Number 17, Godzilla, King of Monsters. I have to say it like that, King of Monsters. Otherwise I don't say it properly. I over go. Anyway, yeah, Godzilla, Kings of Monsters. From the action-packed scenes, amazing, absolutely brilliant. From the story side, crap. The story is so terrible. It's terribly good in a way, but it's still terrible. The other Godzilla movie was good though, but I can't wait for Godzilla versus King Kong. Whoa. Number 16, Tolkien. Tolkien, that's a pretty good movie. Unlike the other 2, this one is actually really good. But it's, when I say really good, I mean it's okay. But the only problem is it's based on a person's actual life, so you can't really change much. Then all they do anyway, Hollywood. But still, Tolkien, it's just a nice watch really. It's just like a pleasant watch if you've just got free time on your hands and you've got nothing to do. Anyways, that was the honourable mentions. Congratulations, those 3 movies I had to mention, because hey, it's a tradition to make honourable mentions and also top 15. Yeah, I was going to plan to do a top 10 thing, but yeah, I'll stop that, sorry. I was planning to do a top 10, but I realised I actually saw a lot more movies than planned. So I was like, well, in the past I used to do top 15s of YouTubers and stuff like that, so why don't we do it with the same with movies? Oh god, more work for me. So let's start off with number 15. Number 15 is Captain Marvel. One of the most sort of like lower ranked Marvel films of this year, but I had a good time. It was alright actually. I know that people sort of gave Brie Larson a lot of crap for just being like a feminist and stuff like that, but if you just script that out of the way, and okay, yeah, Marvel aren't great at like promoting like culture like LGBT and female roles and stuff like that, because they tend to just go brr, 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 in your face like that, and it's, yeah, you know what you mean. You're a bit like, oh, fudge me. But past that all, it's actually kind of a good movie. I quite enjoyed myself. I had a good time. And that's why it's ranked number 15. Yay! Number 14. Number 14 is the most recent movie I've seen is yesterday. Yeah, I know it didn't come out recently, but I just... It's funny because there's a movie I thought was going to be my recent movie I saw, but yesterday was that movie. Directed by Danny Boyle and written by Richard Curtis, one of the finest writers in the UK, if you're not talking about action-packed stuff like that, if you want to talk about something from the heart. Yes. Yesterday is basically a story of a man who gets hit by a bus and all the world forgets who the Beatles are. Weird concept, weirdly works, and it talks about how fame and stuff like that isn't the be-all to end-all. It's actually a good watch. I was pleasantly surprised. And Ed Sheeran is an alright actor. Ed Sheeran. Well, you know. Number 13. Unlucky for some. So, a little disclaimer that I didn't actually mention before. I will allow Netflix movies on here. And, yeah, I know the one you're thinking that might be on this list. It's not that one. It's not that one at all. It is The Unicorn Store. James Universe is going to hate me now. Sorry, James. Don't hate me. We best friends. Yeah, The Unicorn Store. It's about a college student, university for English people, a college student who basically makes her own work of art, and then they don't like it and gets kicked out, and it's basically I know that it's not going to be for everyone. People seeing this list are going to go, what the fudge? But for me, it's very personally to me, because I left university. I completely left university, and I had the same feeling of like my life is over type experience. And yeah, so it's basically how she carries on life after university, and sort of like feeling like she's just useless and stuff like that. So if you've got Netflix, give it a little look. It may be not to everyone's taste, but when I watched it, I was like, yeah, it's home. Number 12. Number 12. I think James Universe is going to hate me for this list. I'm so sorry, James. But yeah, number 12. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Okay, so this movie, as a trilogy, oh my god, it makes you, as like Jeremy John says, appreciate the prequels a lot more for structure. Disney, I heard that Disney are making a brand new trilogy in about 2 to 3 years time, about the Old Republic. They need to work on structure, okay? They need to work, okay, here's the start of the trilogy and here's the end of the trilogy. Don't change it around and all of that stuff for damage control and stuff like that. But what did I like about it? Yeah. Also, another thing what Jeremy John says before I say what I like about it. There should have been a 10th movie. There should have been a 10th movie, because it was made to have a 10th movie. It was 2 movies clinked into one, and the Emperor came back way too early. Anyways, stuff I liked about it. I felt good. I felt good about it. The action scene at the end was like I felt like if this was the beginning of the trilogy, I would be okay, tweak a few things here and there. But I feel like this was a start of a trilogy than the end of a trilogy. But I was nicely entertained. For what they had, everyone had a good time, and I feel like I'm just saying more negative things than good things about Star Wars. Should I move on? I should move on. But yes, number 12, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Number 11! You know those movies that you're like, wait, that movie came out this year? It generally came out this year. Yeah, the Lego Movie 2. I had no idea it came out this year. Generally thought it came out last year or the year before. That just literally just made me go, what the fuck? Huh? So yeah, Lego Movie 2. That brought me back to my childhood of just silliness and all of that stuff. Especially the twist of the story, and there's a good twist of the story, and I felt like a kid just going like, come on, beat the baddie, come on! And everyone had their good fun. I saw everyone in this film just have fun with it. They weren't being just half-heartedness. They just gave it all. There's something about these kid films that really, I know I say kids, are family friendly. We all know it's meant to be for kids, but family friendly, because we're the true kids that watch it, aren't we? But yeah, Lego Movie, top notch, and that's why it's number 11. Number 10. These are the big guns. Woo! Okay, this is supposed to be the big ones now. Okay, number 10. The Boy Who Would Become King. A nice good story about redemption. Good showing of character movie. Also Patrick Stewart's good in it. Yes, people keep criticising Patrick Stewart. Shutterby is one of the best British actors of all flipping time. Mostly for his Shakespeare work, but yeah, we'll forget about some of his work. But yeah, Patrick Stewart, brilliant in it. The kids, fantastic in it. The three-dimensional character building of this character. The other guy who plays Merlin, because Patrick Stewart also plays Merlin, but there's a younger Merlin. He's fantastic in it. It's a good fun family movie. Very British as well. I just love that. I love this movie. Number 9 is Fast and Furious. And I know that some people don't like the Fast and Furious series. I haven't actually seen all the Fast and Furious series. Actually, this movie just came out of wing for me. I was going to watch another movie and then I decided to watch this instead. And I enjoyed myself, actually. I was in a bit of bad mood when I was coming into the cinema. Came out quite happy. It's one of those movies that's like, yeah, don't take it seriously. Just wipe that out. Just have fun. That's what it is. It's just a good fun film. Because it's The Rock and Jason Statham. And The Rock needs money. Number 8. Okay, number 8. This was the film I thought was going to be the last film I saw in 2019. And it was actually a surprisingly good film. Spies in Disguise. Yeah, that's a good film. Will Smith is brilliant in it. Tom Holland is good in it. Everyone's good in it. It's just a good, fun, weird time. And actually, the theme of the film is weird. So I was like, I'm gonna have to watch it. And you know me, yeah, weird trailers. The cameo guy. Have to like that stuff. Alright? I don't know where I went with that. But anyway, yeah. Spies in Disguise. It's only just recently out. If you've got a free day and you're not doing much, help yourself and go and watch Spies in Disguise. It's a good film. Good wholesome film. Just good family time. Just a note. This is a mistake, and this is the number 7. Is Jumanji, The Next Level. Yep, the Jumanji guys are back again, and I thought, they can't. The first one was good, but not again. No, surprisingly a good time. Especially a good time. A little bit repetitively, but I still had a fun time. I enjoyed myself. The introduction of Danny DeVito's character and... Danny Glover, that's the name. That was where I got it from. When they go in the game Jumanji, played very well by Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart in this movie, where people give Kevin Hart a lot of shit. But here's the thing, in this movie he is freaking amazing. Him and The Rock have that flipping... I won't spoil too much, but go and watch it. And the story between those two are amazing. It's amazing. 6. Fighting with my family. You know, for a few of you know that I'm a pro wrestling fan. My collaborations with Tom, all things wrestling and stuff like that. And yeah, this movie, fantastic. For people who don't know anything about professional wrestling, it's one of those films you don't need to know anything about professional wrestling to get this movie. Jeremy Johns actually rated this movie better than Avengers Endgame. What? I know, that is crazy. That is crazy to me. And I feel like this film, like, made by Stephen Merchant, fantastically done. The Rock, okay, what? just go and watch it. It's a little. I'm gonna quote Jeremy Johns again. It's the most wholesome movie of 2019. The most wholesome movie ever, he called it, and I couldn't disagree. Very good. The only sort of this thing I don't like about it is I'm a wrestling fan. I know Paige's story before the movie, and there are a few things in there where I'm like, wait a minute, that's a little bit... You're telling a few porcupines there. But anyway, yeah, I still enjoyed it. But there's little lies. They reworded the story. I think everything is still there, but it's redone to make it interesting and fun. Steven, number 5. Mumble number 5. Alright, we're on the big 5 now. And number 5, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, this is my second cinema experience of Quentin Tarantino. Yeah, I've never seen Pulp Fiction. Hold on for 3 seconds as that blows your mind. Okay, here we go. So Once Upon a Time has these two characters played by Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's basically a slice of life story. It's very fun, very interesting. I know Margot Robbie is in it. Her character's a bit just there, sadly, but yeah, generally a good fun time. I felt like I was just hanging with my friends. And Brad Pitt's character, oh my god, I want him to be my best friend. That character is so lovely. I love that guy, he's so good. Far. Number 4. Yeah, number 4, Spider-Man Far From Home. This is a perfect, just like, you know when you had a lovely, amazing hot meal and you've like had a 10-course meal or something like that, and this is the end of that course and it just fills you up with niceness. It's so good. That is Spider-Man Far From Home. Basically the after effect of Avengers Endgame. So good movie. Tom Holland obviously just brilliant. Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio. What a cheeky little boy he is. But it's a coming of age story, just a coming of Spider-Man before he becomes the ultimate superhero that we know and love, and has the best post-credit scene of Marvel of all time ever. No spoilers, but go and watch it. Not that you haven't already, but still. Number 3 is the magic number. Here is the bronze medal position. What is it gonna be? It's Toy Story 4. Yeah, I don't think I can say much about this, but apart from, yeah, my childhood, Toy Story 1 was released the same year when I was born. That's nuts to me. Same year I was born, Toy Story 1 came out, and they ended it with Toy Story 4 nearly 25 years later. Nearly 25. Jesus Christ. Nearly 20. It'll be 25 in the year's time. Everyone's good. Woody's good. Buzz is a little bit. I don't like this sort of I've got an inner voice. Fun, but needed a little bit of depth into it. Who else is good? Bo is good. The villain is good. Keanu Reeves. John Wick is good. Neo is good. Evil Knievel is good. So yeah, you get it. And also the Duck and Bunny character. I know they're a big thing in America. I don't know who they are in the UK. Sorry, don't hurt me. They just haven't had a presence over here. Yeah, it was just good. And that ending scene just, yeah, I welled up a bit. Number 2. Alright, number 2. Who is getting the silver medal? Well, the winner is Avengers Endgame. Yes, I went in there going, oh god, it's 3 hours long, and did not get bored through all of it. Just all of it, it was fun. Watched all the way through, even the credits, because you're expecting an end credit scene. Just, deep down, just the end of the climactic 10, 11 years of this journey. And then there's still more Marvel films. It's the next sort of big chapter of it all. What are you going to do, Kevin Feige, apart from making Disney Plus more fun and amazing that I want to buy? Sorry everyone, I'm going to buy Disney Plus, hate me or not. But yes, Avengers Endgame, everyone has a vital role in it. Got Fat Four to the relationships of Cap and Iron Man. Ant-Man is just fantastic, and I'm not saying that because I'm an ant as well. The relationship with Black Widow and Hawkeye. I mean, just mwah, mwah. I just don't want to spoil it. It's one of those movies you just you have to say, oh, it's fantastic, without just spoiling anything about it. But yeah. Alright, so number 1. What is the best movie of 2019. This movie has had so much hype over it. It is so amazing. It is incredible. It is Cats. Oh my god, Cats was absolutely amazing. The greatest thing I've ever seen. It's better than any film I've ever seen in my whole life. Do you believe in it? No. Yeah, you guys don't believe in it. And so much that the lighting in here has changed so much, and that it is not going to heaven, it's going to hell. Bye bye. Hell you go. Yeah. Let me fix that for a second while I tell you your actual number one is... What you get when you cross a mentally ill loser with the society that abandons him and treats him like trash. You get what you fucking deserve! That line generated so much of that movie to me, of just like that deep, oh goodness to me. If you haven't realised already, number one is Joker. That movie. Now I should clarify something. I have autism. I have a neurological disorder, and Arthur Fleck, the character of Joker, also has a neurological disorder where he can't control his laughter. His wiring has been rewired in his brain incorrect. Where he's scared or he fears something, he laughs instead of having that anxious feeling. Probably still does have that action feeling, but I'm not going to get into details about it because I don't have it myself. I only have autism. But that line just resonates so much of just like society, especially as an adult now, I'm realising the society treats you differently when you turn an adult with a neurological disorder, especially, yeah. But the whole concept of the story, it gives you thought and questioning and stuff like that, and I've thought of this movie for weeks. The others on this list are like good, they make you think for a couple of days, but this one movie makes you think for so many weeks. I was literally looking up theories from channels I didn't even watch and stuff like that, and the whole concept of it. Yeah, I'm gonna go into spoiler territory. Everyone played their role so well, even to the love interest, to Robert De Niro, to the mum, and every character in there. Part of me doesn't want a Joker 2 movie, but at the same time I'm like, what can they do for a Joker 2 movie? I'm amazed if Joaquin Phoenix doesn't get any of the trio awards in my eyes. The trio awards are the Golden Globes, the BAFTAs, which is the British Academy Awards, and the Oscars. I'm amazed he doesn't get at least one of them. I know that people doesn't like super, but it's not really a superhero movie. It's a super villain movie, and it's a character development movie. It's so good. You sympathise with the character so much, and he's a bad guy as well. And they've turned that story of a one bad day into a bad life and what could happen. And I know that like everyone was like, oh, it's gonna cause a mass shooting. Nope, it didn't. No, it didn't. So up yours, anyone who thought that. Yeah. And also, it's going back to Jeremy Jahns again. He said like it needs to come back to the story of like, don't cut funds on mental health. When she says to him yeah, this is going to be our last meeting because they have cut and nobody cares about you, nobody cares about me and stuff like that. You need to no, mental health is something so important. We need to talk about it, need to care. Otherwise, something like this could happen. It's not the case of like it will happen. It could happen. So you need to care about mental health and society as well, like the classism system. I know I come from a weird background of Oxford, so the classism system there is very weird because it's a lot of posh people and it's a lot of like working class people and middle class people, and they're all wiggling around and stuff like each other. It's not about sort of like money earn and stuff like that. It's how you treat people as well. And as well, it's like if you're backed off it. Somebody said something like, if you're backed off in the cage so much, they retaliate, and you're like, oh well, you're just acting like this and stuff like that, because you're pushing them into that cage, and that's Joker. I could go on about this movie for ages. I mean, you can see I've been recording this bit for nearly 5 minutes now, just talking about Joker. But yeah, my favourite movie of 2019 is Joker. So that was my list. What did you think of the list? What is your list? Actually, go and make your own. Go and make your own now. I tag anyone to do a top 10 list, or top 15, or top 5 movies, top 3, whatever movies you've seen this year, and just say what you enjoyed movie-wise this year. And yeah, I will see you around, and Dankeschön.